What is up, everybody? It is Tog here, and welcome to the final episode of Halo Wars 3v3 Skirmish, this time for real, and this time for good. So, I just recorded this video like 10 minutes ago, and it took like an hour, and I won, which was awesome, because I was so worried about losing, because I knew that I would post it if I lost either or, and my recording device got corrupted, and I should have known better, but I shouldn't at the same time, because it had corrupted in the past, recently in a video that I made, and it like got cut short, but I was still able to get through it. This time I couldn't even salvage the file. I thought I was gonna miss a little bit again. It wasn't salvageable, and I think it was some spiritual thing because the file that got corrupted was 444. I don't know if that is anything special, but it did seem a little weird. And I think I must confess that my Dames of Deutschland series that's on my archives now, the semifinal game against Spain that I won, it was my second try and I didn't tell anybody. So I think there's times like this where you just gotta confess those things. I had lost, but I forgot to hit record. So I was like, all right, I got bailed out. I was able to quit the game and go back in, which is something that FIFA lets you do. I don't think they should always do it. This other game then question that's going to come out on March 14th of 2026. If you're still around, you'll see what I mean. I don't want to spoil it though, so hopefully you forget by then. It'll be a surprise to you and it'll be kind of interesting. I was able to salvage it, but it was weird and it was kind of what... it just happened, and I used it again right now, and I have two recording devices. I used that one for special occasions, just if I needed anything extra, but I think I fucked it up because you'll see that sometimes storage devices in general, like they need to be formatted to a certain thing. So for example, if you have like one of those big things called Passport or something, if you want to use it to store games on your Xbox, you need to format it to only take games on your Xbox. And if you want it to take videos, for example, so that's why I have two. One is for my videos, and like I can't have Xbox games on it. So it does make me a little nervous that maybe I could lose files in the future. Like for example, like my old school zombies, I've recorded them, and so that I have storage on my laptop and everything, I put it there. But I made an attempt to put something like a video file of my face on the flash drive as well, and I think that may have possibly been a reason for its corruption, because otherwise it's pretty much the same. I don't know, it could also just be defective, but I still am gonna make videos using it based on what I have. The two Fortnite well, you'll see. Maybe the Fortnite video also got corrupted now that I'm thinking about it. Holy crap, I haven't looked at that in so long. So yeah, you'll see in November, and I'll see when I edit it. It should be edited by the time this goes up, but whatever. I don't like how my hair looks right now, but whatever. This isn't about looks, this is about war. And I think the fact that I just won a game, and I'm gonna have to do it again, I can't allow it to be a fluke. I have right here, this is how, I have notes here. I have like a lot of random things here, but this is for this, it's technically August right now, but I have a couple. Oh shit, I might have spoiled something, so don't look too closely if you don't want to. But I got my scoreboards right here for everything that I placed. I played 14 games. I was gonna play more, but I feel very comfortable and confident with my ability to win. And I guess now I'm gonna have to prove it, because I just won and they want me to win again. So I started practicing. I would do it every Thursday and Saturday, one game. On July 4th, the first game I practiced, I won and I came in second. The July 6th, I lost. I came in third. July 12th, I lost. I came in fourth. July 14th, I won, I came in first. July 18th, I lost, I came in fifth. July 19th, I lost, I came in fourth. July 25th, I won, I came in third. July 28th, I lost, I came in sixth. I did a little dash here to differentiate the months. August 1st, I lost, I came in fourth. August 3rd, I won, I came in first. August 8th, I lost, I came in fifth. August 10th, I won, I came in first. August 15th, I lost, I came in fourth. August 17th, I won, I came in first. So I went 6 for 14, or 6 and 8. And so at that point, I developed quite a strategy that I thought I could use. I'm going to play as Sergeant Forge. I know it doesn't say it in the title this time, and I'm going to be playing on Legendary difficulty. I wanted to prove to myself that I could win on Legendary, because I'm done taking the easy way. I don't want to be... I want to show that I can perfect this game. So in order to do that, I'm gonna have to prove that I can win, but it's gonna be serious now. So let's see what I can do here. Like another more cool stuff, I guess. Like I'm playing it on Exile, and I'm gonna play as Sergeant Forge, and I like Sergeant Forge because of his heavy supply pad upgrade. That's the main thing. I don't really care too much for the Grizzlies or the Cyclopses. Maybe I'll use them if I can, but for the most part, that's what it is. And before I start, I want to say that I am dedicating this game, even though I just dedicated the last one as well, but I'm dedicating this video to Jorah Mormont, who is my favorite Exile, and I'm going to leave an honorable mention to Romeo of Romeo and Juliet for being the most famous failed Exile. So, the description of the map is impassable terrain creates a nested trio of rings that defines this large battlefield. More base sites are found on the outermost ring, but controlling the center is tactically superior. The last game I played right now, I was able to win the game without controlling the center. We're going to see if I can do that again. It looks like this time I'm flip-flopped. So, in the last game I was right here, and this time I'm right here. The game is random. You can't select it. I've won games here, and I struggle back here because my teammates are in danger very often. So, I want to make sure that they feel comfortable, that they feel safe, because I need them to win. Usually the team that takes out the first person first ends up winning the game. So if I can make that us taking them out first, that'll be cool.
Supply pad complete.
And as you can see, I created 3 supply pads out the gate instead of supply pad reactor, or supply pad reactor supply pad. And that's because I'm planning to take this base and build reactors on it. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna build a 7 supply pad base.
Local units.
Rock and roll. Rolling out. All right. We're going. On the move.
Supply pad complete.
Let's roll. On the move. Rolling out.
We'll see what troubles I run into. I'm going to build some turrets, and I'm not going to build a field armory until I get here. In the games that I've played, I've gotten a chance to learn a lot of things, and it turns out that usually this base gets destroyed for the most part, and also they target your reactors first, which is very dangerous. So I want to get as much supplies as I can early on, and then later on use reactors. And let's see, they already built a profit, and it looks like they're already going to start fighting me out, huh? So that's the type of stuff that, this is going to be a challenge. Very well. I accept your challenge. I accept your challenge. They're not going to make this super easy on me. Luckily, they don't have that many units right now, but this game is going to be more difficult because I'm not prepared. I had a turret last time, and every game's a little different, so it's kind of interesting. I'm sure this is going to be a better game because that's just how it works sometimes. But we'll see. It takes supplies. For me, it takes supplies to use this leader power, but for them, they can use it for as long as they want, as long as they have supplies to use it. And they can also teleport things here, which is unfortunate for me.
Supply pad complete.
I'm just gonna build 2 reactors out the gate. It looks like they're gonna rush me slightly more than they did before. If they destroy it, they destroy it, but I want to see what I can manage here. As soon as that reactor's done, I'm gonna put a gunner on, just so that I have something to fight. I could build some Cyclopses, I guess. I just don't know if they're very strong. They might be good against infantry, low-key, so I guess I'll give it a chance while I have this base so that it has some defense at least. I usually would just build another reactor out the gate, but it seems like I'm going to lose this base earlier than I had expected to.
Cyclops, reporting for duty.
Local units.
I'll handle it.
They don't even stand a chance. Alright, I'm gonna lose this base immediately, so that's awesome. I'm gonna see what I can do, but this is a completely different ballgame. This is a completely different ballgame than it was before. I'm not even gonna have time to build a gunner. Alright, well, I'm glad I built this base. This is not going the same way as I thought. Alright, let's see if I can prove to myself that I'm capable. But they do have anti-vehicle units here, so I shouldn't build that. I shouldn't build vehicles at all. I could probably build a barracks now that I'm thinking about it. But I think it'd be better if I could build units to help protect. So I think I'm gonna build...
Gunner researched.
I think I want to build a barracks and infantry, and we'll see if I can. I might just see if I can build more bases here, but it looks like they're gonna be a little strong here. If I could destroy this keep, that would be great. So let's see what I can do. They're not focusing on their defense right now, but they're definitely going to be focused on attack. So I don't think I have enough to protect anything really. So we'll see if I can, how many units I can build, but I don't want to like just lose everything now. I would love it if, yeah, she has no units to build either. This is not a great start for sure. He's got an air pad. That's great. I think it'd be very important for me to protect them if I can.
All units.
She's got
Base
gremlins.
under attack. All units.
Goddamn. They're gonna fuck us up. They're getting revenge and I wasn't even here to fucking play. Goddamn.
Local units.
Holy crap, they can't even get out. Alright, we'll see what I can do here. If I can survive this onslaught, 1, 2, I don't know, then maybe, but goddamn. I don't know if I'm gonna win this.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Hoorah!
Loss in 1 minute unless a base is claimed.
Holy shit, I appreciate them making an effort for me, but damn, I'm probably gonna just fucking lose. I don't know, like, that's crazy. Like, what do I want out of this video? I guess I'm just gonna see, now that I have the gunner, I'm gonna try to use Warhogs to take out their bases as well. Please don't take this base, I need it.
All units. Lost timer, pause.
Maybe she was trying to be helpful.
Give us an order.
Alright, I guess I'll have to take out one of their bases, but I just don't have a lot of supplies. So I guess I'll build units first. I'll build 1 supply pad and 1 fucking...
Good to go.
They know I'm here now.
Local units. Firebase ready. Lost timer aborted.
Yes, sir.
I just think I might lose one of these bases, so...
Warthog, good to go. Sir, we're going.
Supply pad complete.
Good to go, sir. Grenade, do it.
This sucks. I don't really think it's possible to win this game. Well, I guess I can run it back, like, but shit, what did I do wrong? Is there anything I did wrong, or are they just fucking mad that I just beat them? Oh, yeah. Well, I guess that does help assert something. I'm gonna have to play another game if I lose this. I don't really know if I can leave it at that.
Warthog, ready.
Oh my god. Yeah, I just didn't want to upload the other one with like a chunk in the middle missing from it.
Enemy engagement.
Orders.
Supply pad complete.
Alright, fuck it. I guess I'm just gonna resign to save time. And we'll play best 2 out of 3, just like before, I guess. But they fucking destroyed us. I didn't even get ranked because I couldn't do anything. But damn, like, that sucks. I mean, shit. I guess I'll stop dedicating these. I don't know. Like, I wanted to speak for my guy Jorah Mormont, but like, dude, like, maybe not. Like, maybe I gotta dedicate this game to myself and my journey, leaving and everything. So let's try that again, and we'll see how they set me up. You'll see that it's randomized, but like, I definitely, it's a challenge, I guess, but at least. I don't know what the fuck I was supposed to do with that. The issue is with the Covenant is that they can create stronger units so much easier than you can, so. God damn, alright. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work this time, but I don't know. I feel a little cheapened now, like, damn. What did I mean, I guess I was too busy explaining or what, but that just did not go well at all. I guess we're switching sides. It was just not even close. Like, it was just like a destruction of property. So here I go saying I've perfected the game, I'm all good, but I'm not creating this challenge to stroke my own ego. Like, I'm here to like showcase gameplay and the games that I like. But yeah, like, I couldn't show that first game, unfortunately, because I didn't want to show with a chunk in the middle, and then I just showed a fucking violent fucking something of my fucking base and everything. So I guess I guess I won't build a 4th one here. I might build barracks. I don't know what the fuck they want me to do. I don't know if there was anything I could have done to avoid that outcome.
Units. Supply pad.
But I guess there was nothing I could have done to avoid the outcome that was gonna lose as well. So I'm not here to like talk about all these other things. I just think it's really cool when you can like leave a place that you're comfortable with and then come back and be better, or in a different way or in a different form. And I think that you can show a lot of growth by leaving a place that you're comfortable with, and that's biblically sound. I said this in the first. I've said so much in the first video, and I'm just gonna say it again, but you can't pour new wine into old wineskins. So create the new wine, and I want to show that I can play on the hardest difficulty and show the outcome and not be afraid to lose, I guess. So I guess if that's what they want me to depict, fucking fine, but holy fucking shit. I guess maybe I gotta play more aggressive. Like, I don't know, we'll see what they got here. I'm not very comfortable with the way that game went. It made me feel like maybe no strategy is perfect. You have to adapt and overcome. And yeah, it looks like they built they always build their leader first, which I get, but they don't have, I could try to destroy this if I had a gunner. But we'll see. Looks like they got some stuff too. Maybe it would have been smarter to not assume that every game is the exact same. But wow, that was terrible. That was a terrible destruction of property. I did not enjoy that at all. And here they have this ability. That's it. Sorry about your base, Professor Andrews. I did damage it a little bit, but let's put some gunner on here, and we'll build another heavy supply pad. I want to build 7 heavy supply pads right there. Yo, you better fucking take this shit out. Oh my god. Fuck it. We'll see if they can handle it. I'm gonna see if I can put a disruption bomb out, but I would rather them help out than not.
Gunner researched. Supply pad complete.
If I can destroy the Blessed Warehouse, but it looks like they already got plenty of Blessed Warehouses, so I kind of want to destroy this dude's base, but I don't have enough units to do so. So let me just see if I can. If they don't attack me here, I can just keep building units. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. But I'm glad that they're helping each other out. I guess it helps to be directive. It's just anti-infantry is like the perfect thing here. If they could take out, this is pretty good, and I can destroy their base. That would probably be good. All right, fine. Fuck it. They built a shield. That was smart of them to do. But I'm gonna see if I can destroy that one right there.
Engagement. Enemy engagement. Local units.
But I still want to build a base out here.
Enemy engagement.
These fuckers.
Local units.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out.
I guess I'll just build a base right here.
Turret complete. Local units.
Warlock fired up. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Local units. Base under attack. Fire base ready.
Alright, I think this is possible. I just think it would be best if I could find a way to get another reactor up, but this isn't the best spot is my problem. But I guess neither is that. This sucks. I mean, there I go, like talking. I coulda, I gotta find a way to upgrade this stuff.
Warthog, good to go.
Supply pad complete.
Moving out.
I gotta provide support for my teammates. This is the things that used to scare me when I was a kid, so. I preferred the rebel bases that were humans. These like infected, oh they're infected marines. Sometimes they're infected jackals, sometimes they're infected marines. That's freaking terrifying.
Supply pad complete.
I guess the only option I have here is to just build a lot of bases and see what I can do. But I'm worried about my team. I'm worried about, like, they took out the reactor first, like I mentioned they would. I'm gonna see if I can build as much as I can. Like, I guess that's the only, I just don't want my teammates to die. That's what concerns me most. Because like I said, if we lose a teammate, we're in big trouble.
Supply pad complete.
I'm gonna see if I can tell them to build a base right there, because I think they're gonna lose it.
Local units. Reactor complete. Local units.
Well, no one can say this game isn't gonna be interesting. It's gonna be much closer, at least. So I guess we all got our licks in. Now we can play for real.
Knock, knock. Anyone home? Regeneration ready.
I'm gonna try to make this last as long as possible.
Supply pad complete.
Oh, but that's not.
Enemy engagement. Local units. Enemy engagement.
Warthog rolling. Attacking.
No, let's go here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it there. It's just the jackals is a really good counter.
Moving out.
All units. Local units. All units.
I probably shouldn't do that, honestly. Let's just worry about this right now. I'm really worried about my teammates. I'm gonna help them with this if I...
Upgrade complete.
Come on.
Turret complete.
Rolling out and it bombs away.
Research.
I think my carpet bomb is better for destroying buildings and things of that nature. I lost all my units, holy fucking shit. This isn't great. And by not great, I mean like pretty fucking bad. Yeah, it's quicker if I do it this way, if I build different bases. Well, this might be a better game, honestly, because it'll be competitive. I really do worry about my team. I think if they get lost, we might be in big trouble.
Warthog ready to roll. Warthog rolling.
Supply pad complete.
Attacking. Revealing target.
Nice double whammy on this. They got Spartans, that's good.
Local units.
Yeah, I think this is possible. It's just gonna be closer than maybe I would have expected it to be at first. I want to upgrade my turrets, just because I think I'm gonna use them the most. Oh, they hadn't destroyed that yet, huh? Maybe I don't need the turrets. I think I'm gonna upgrade... I don't need the turrets. I'm just gonna upgrade my carpet bomb, probably. And reserves as well. That's what I'll do. Let's see if I can go back to this base.
Yes, sir.
No, let's see if I can... I want my teammates to have an alternative base.
Enemy engagement. Local units.
Warthog ready.
Enemy engagement. Local units.
Moving out.
Ay, ay, ay.
Fortress upgrade complete.
Yes, sir.
Turret complete.
I might need barracks. They just have too much.
Fortress upgrade complete.
I want to destroy their base so badly, because I don't think they have that much working for them.
Local units.
Moving out.
They're so busy on my base, I'm busy on theirs. I'm gonna make it a little harder on them. It doesn't seem like they're built for that. Don't tell me that's a... Okay, that's a locust. We're fine. I don't know how they're holding their bases so heavily.
Warthog fired up. Warthog ready.
This is absolute madness. I think this is possible. It's just gonna be closer. Okay, I wanted to play this game again because I want this to be a complete video. I don't want it to, and I honestly feel like there was something more significant there. Like, maybe I'm not ready to let it go yet. But I think it's because it's a very important game in my history and my heart. Like, I remember it very fondly. It was amazing. I just like had a really good time with it. So it just, oh my goodness, I don't know. I'm just gonna see what happens here. I just feel like I talked so much in my first video that now I'm sorry that I'm not speaking as much. I have a lot I gotta get done, I gotta do. I don't have much. I'm just grinding right now, so hopefully the gameplay can fulfill some people's hearts. But yeah, it's not like it was saying too much. I feel like I've just said a bunch of random stuff, but I feel like it was my time in my life to try. I'm gonna try to speak. I just felt like this is the time of my life where I should experience this game again, or this map, because like I said, this map very much frightened me, and I think it's because the idea of Exile like frightens people a lot, like things being not used to getting where you're going. But I do believe in God, and I feel like he sometimes will do supernatural things to better fulfill his purposes.
Ghost cannon research.
And so that's why I think maybe it's possible that he like wanted me to speak slightly differently. So like,
Local units.
I want to take out the Arbiter. I'm not really about it. So I just feel like maybe it helps to like discuss how like there's two things, right? There's exile and then there's death. You can choose one or the other. So I'll explain Romeo and Juliet because that's a little bit more popular. Jorah Mormont, though, his story it's very complex. It's multiple sides to it. And I don't want anyone to feel like they can't watch Game of Thrones because of what I said. And I don't think they would. But he does start... maybe I did spoil it. So maybe that's a thing. So I apologize. The first season of Game of Thrones, I'm going to spoil right now. I'll say that
Engagement. Repair kit research.
that Jorah Mormont is an exile of Westeros, and he's a bit of a spy, and he betrays Daenerys Targaryen because he wants his freedom back. He was sentenced to death for selling slaves in Westeros, which is illegal there. He just found some people who were stealing on his land and tried to sell them to pay to support his very costly wife. He ended up going through with that. He ended up like getting caught by Ned Stark, who's the main character there, and he is sentenced to death, but he runs away. And he makes a deal with the head government, the capital, to say, hey, like, if you spy on Daenerys for us, we'll give you your freedom back. We'll pardon you. You can return to your home. But it's not like, I don't know if his family would have accepted him anyway. I don't know. There's a lot to it. But he ends up falling in love with Daenerys and not wanting to betray her after all. But she ends up finding out eventually. Fine, I'll spoil more. I'm sorry. If you haven't seen Game of Thrones, like, sorry, you're getting it spoiled for you right now. She ends up finding out that he betrayed her because, as it says in Luke 12, every lie said in the dark will be brought to the light. If you haven't experienced that yet, you probably will soon. Sorry to break it to you. Yeah, so he got caught and she exiled him, and then he found her way back to her because he loved her that much, and then she exiled him again because he was like sick and like needed to get better, and he ended up getting better, which was fucking awesome. It was really cool. So I consider him to be a successful exile because he committed sins, he did wrong, which all of us do, and he left and he was able to return. That was his choice of exile. He didn't want to die. He wanted to continue his life and succeed and be successful. All right, if they're not going to build this base, I'm just worried. Alright, that's cool. I kind of want, okay, I'll see if I can do this. And, I guess I'm, so yeah, that's Jorah Mormont. But with Romeo, he was so in love with Juliet. Except Juliet wasn't a queen, she was a princess. A queen has authority. Authority to kick him out and say, go away. Juliet was still young, she wanted him around, but he had killed somebody. He killed somebody, and it was like, it was a fight, sure, but when you kill somebody, there's no going back from it. Even if it was like instigated or whatever, you can't turn back from that. So upon killing somebody, he was like, there's no way I can leave Juliet behind. Yeah, this is definitely more suited. I can tell stories here, whereas that was just more about the game. Oh, look at that Gauss cannon go. I fucking love that shit. Instead of leaving Juliet behind, he was like, I don't want other people to look at her when I can't. Which is like a very, like when people become possessive, and it happens in very young relationships, jealousy is a big factor. And I don't think a little bit of jealousy is bad. It shows that you care for her or him and you want them to be yours and only yours. Which, it depends how you phrase it. Like, I admit that, like, there is, like, in nudity, you should only be seen nude by someone you are intimate with, like, for a few, like, if you're dating someone, fine. If you're married to someone, we'll go that extra step. And the idea of marriage, if we're speaking very, like, historically based, you want them to only have sex with you. And that, I think, is how it was intended at the beginning of time. And so, if someone else is able to see them naked and have that imagination of how you can, there's no secrecy, there's no mystery to it anymore. Anybody can have it. There's nothing special. Why would you marry someone if everyone can have what you would have to commit to? Because, like, marriage is a big responsibility. You have to care for them. You have to, like, eventually maybe have children with them or have any sense of that. I'm glad So, it's complicated. I'm leaving that basement. I don't give a shit. Cool, I think this game is good. It took some more time, but whatever. So, but the thing is, like, her posting on Instagram or like her being around other guys or something like that, she's not like having sex with them, okay? And she's not like getting naked for them, and she's not like sucking dick, making out, like whatever. Sorry, I'm speaking from the guy's perspective. Maybe for a girl's perspective, he's not like eating her out, he's not like having sex with her. If they are, that's a different case. But if you don't know for sure, don't assume that they are. Because if they are, you'll find out if you trust in God, in my opinion. I think you'll know. I don't think you'll be deceived. And there might be some times, it might be more complicated, but don't be afraid to find signs. Like, if you have suspicions, if you have doubts, ask them, do some sleuthing, and if you find evidence, that's fine. But if you're not looking, don't be surprised when you don't find. Other than that, yeah, I'm glad that I was able to quell this attack, and they haven't been able to destroy this base amazingly. I don't know why I did that. That was fucking dumb, but whatever. yeah, so this game, like, if you have Gauss Cannon on your Warhogs, it's pretty destructive. It just takes time to get there, and it's true, like, I don't know. I guess I didn't build any units, so I guess this is just me blabbing and showing that I can win. I'm curious to see how Halo Wars 2 is. I kind of want to play the campaign of this game and see how it's different and see in the future, but I think I want to do that on my own time. I don't think the campaign is that good. I played it before. It was, like, kind of interesting. It seemed like a very expansive tutorial, so that's why, like, I don't think it's, like, worth playing. I have so much other things I want to do and interested in, but I might want to play it myself just for my own faith building and things like that. I believe when you do things on your own, you're doing things to build your faith and strengthen it. So whatever, this game is interesting. I feel like I've gotten everything I have out of it, even though I just lost. Apparently you can't win every game no matter how good you are. But to my point, he doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want to leave in exile. But you gotta understand that when you're in exile, you can return. But when you're killed, it's over. You can't return. I think that's why there's such a big punishment for murder. There's such a big punishment for murder because you can't come back from it. There's no returning from it. No matter how bad a person is, if they're dead, they can never correct their ways. They're just stuck with that, you know? So that can be slightly more tragic. And that's what happens with Romeo. He comes back and he sees that Juliet has killed herself, but she didn't. It was a friar, it was a priest who wanted to make it pretend so that she wouldn't have to marry someone else. Because I guess in that time, and even now it can be, a woman's virtue is very important. It can be for a man as well, but I think it's a little bit more so for a woman, which I said. So I'm sorry if you take offense to that. Feel free to argue with me. We won. I came in first. Cool, cool, cool. You can look at these stats if you want. I guess I'll go down the line. I literally didn't do shit, but it was whatever. You can win sometimes like this. I guess you can exploit games. So this game came out in 2009. I know it said on the main screen that it came out in 2016, but it's a bit different. So I guess this will give me the opportunity to blab a little bit further and whatever. So hopefully this doesn't cut off. It's whatever. It'll be a lengthier video. It was fun. I enjoyed it, but she didn't want to marry this other person, and the priest who had married, I think he had married Romeo and Juliet, like, privately or something, and that counts, apparently. As long as there's one other witness. Like, there's this movie called West Side Story, and they promise themselves to each other, and they say God's presence, but if it's only you and the other person, there's no witness. You need a witness. So, Romeo and Juliet had a witness. They were married, technically. And so they felt she didn't want to be forced to marry someone else because of her family and have to, like, have sex with him and, like, maybe not. I don't know. So it was tragic, whatever. So she pretends to kill herself. Romeo returns, finds out she's dead. I think he kills somebody else, and then he kills himself. Juliet wakes up from this slumber, finds out he's dead, and kills herself as well. The family gets all upset. Why did we make them do this to each other? It's this or that. It's an interesting thing. But I guess my point is that, like, they never had the chance to have a loving life. Like, maybe if you believe in an afterlife, they're able to be together in heaven. That would be pretty and nice. I don't believe that suicide immediately condemns you to hell. I don't believe that. I used to think that it could because one of the commandments is thou shalt not kill, and if you kill yourself, then you've committed that act and you can't repent of it. But I don't know, like, maybe there's more. I don't think it's that cut and dry. I think we're put up Judgment Day, and heaven and hell is a very Christian topic. It's not, like, in Judaism, it's not that much. In Islam, I believe it as well, but I don't know it as much to know. So that's why I say Jesus is the one I believe that speaks and, like, eventually tells us whether we are granted passage into heaven or condemned for eternal damnation. So I know that's scary, but I don't think that. I think that Romeo and Juliet ended happily. Like, I know they died and whatever, but the life that they wanted wasn't possible here on Earth. Maybe it is in heaven. So, but all I'm trying to say is that, like, hold on to your life. I guess what I'm saying. Even if you're facing punishment for whatever crime you may have committed, hold on to it. Whether it's prison, whether it's you have to leave a hometown, you have to leave a group, you have to leave a society, you have to leave a school, even. Like, know that even if you don't return, you can find a new life somewhere else. But if there's a person worth it to you, which I think is the more romantic sense, find them. Find that person, only if they, like, of course, want to be found, and, like, it's real love and it's not one-sided. Love is not a one-sided act. It goes both ways. So, like, you can confess your love, you can profess your love, but if they don't return it, you have to accept that. Okay, I'll say that much. But Daenerys, as upset as she was, she exiled him. He returned. He said, please, please, please. She said no again. He came back again, and then she exiled him to find a cure. He found that cure. He had enough faith, and he returned without killing himself, because that illness that he had usually ended in death. So I thought that was pretty. And I think Romeo was a failed exile because he ended up taking his own life. He did return, but he didn't really want to leave because the thought of exile was so terrifying to him, imagining her with someone else. But if you're gone and she ends up marrying someone else, like in The Great Gatsby, for example, she was never yours to begin with. A true love will not accept anything lesser than the love that they choose. And I think I'm going to end on that note. I hope you enjoyed this last episode of Halo Wars. I definitely enjoyed playing it. Like I said, I might play the campaign on my own time. I might try to do it on Legendary. which I clearly haven't done before. I think you get more out of it in the game doing it that way. Even if it's more difficult, even if it takes more time, the games that I play on the hardest difficulty are amazing. As long as you can complete them. Tomb Raider, for example, is a game that I didn't want to do that because it's very puzzle-based, and some of the difficulty settings, it changes how many hints you get, so I need hints. But in combat and stuff like that, if you die, you die, you die. You'll have more time with the game if you make it more difficult. So I've proven that I can win. I've proven that I can lose. I love this game. It has a soft, very tender spot in my heart. I really, really, really am grateful to be able to have this game on my channel. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the year and into the future. If you're finding me in the future, I'm happy to have you here now. I know if you find me in the future, it's probably not with the amount of subscribers that I had when this video came out. It's probably much more, hopefully, because I think that it's a gradual increase. I don't think it's easy for such an increase of a decline in subscribers unless you do something very questionable, very controversial, and I don't expect myself to do that. I feel like I am a man now that has experienced a lot in life already, and I understand the things of God and understand why we are punished the way we are sometimes. And I'm sorry if you're not religious. I do believe in God, and I think that we can have a good conversation on opposite sides, but I'm never going to change my stance. I do believe if there is a God. I hope I can convince you that there is one as well. I just believe that he's the ultimate judge and he knows the best for us, and when it's my time to join him, I will. But until that time, there's a lot of stuff I need to do here. So I will trust in any exile that I'm given, because I know even when I'm alone, I'm still with him. On that note, it's been Tog. I hope you enjoy your night, evening, morning, whatever it is that you're doing. Stay awesome and peace.